Greetings. Hello, guys and dolls. This is Basta Luna coming to you for the first time in 2019. Happy New Year. I've been kind of out of the mix because I've been doing some traveling and just got back, and I want to share it with you, but I'm trying to make it cute and get together a nice little presentation of cool pictures and things like that that we were able to capture. So I can't wait to bring that to you. Happy New Year, Makeup and Mess. How you doing? Catrice, what's going on, mama? That's my friend Rico right there. How you doing, honey? So I wanted to start this video off with, this live off anyway, with a cautionary tale. I had to tell you what happened to me last night, and this is some real shit, and I feel like somebody needs to hear this. So, I'm back in my space trying to, get back into my, routine, with my rituals, and get my altars warmed up again because, been gone and living cold. And so I decided that I wanted to make an offering to Oya, sweet, loving Mother Oya, who is a force to be reckoned with. I had it in my brain since yesterday to go and make her an offering, put an offering out there. And I always do it. I'm in an apartment, so I don't have a dedicated altar in my space, but I always leave room for her, and I always do my offering out in the open in the park that's next to me, next to my apartment building, which is something that I have been led to do a while ago, and it's definitely worked for me because every time I communicate with her and commune with her in the park, she always comes through for me. So that's relationship between she and I. So it was on my brain to get started to do this yesterday, the day before yesterday, but I was kind of still jet lagged and feeling under the weather, so I was slow dragging. But yesterday morning I got up and, cleared my altar, started my candle with her, and I got some fruit and things for her offering. And so going out to, I'm in New York City, if you guys don't know, and going to leave an offering in the park anywhere is kind of like a precarious thing. You don't want to just do it in front of everybody, of course, so it's always kind of like on some, it's private, so I don't do it when everybody is around. And when I went out there earlier yesterday, it was like a shitload of people, and it's like cold outside, and I'm like, why is everybody fucking out? Well, it's cold, but New Yorkers. So I went back in. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just do it later on this evening, whatever. I'd already started my candle, lit my candle up, got all my workings going and everything. And the back of my mind is just like, you better go get that offering out there. And so I was just like, okay, it was like 8 o'clock at night. And I decided to go back out in the bitter fucking cold. I am not a happy camper about going out, but I am going to do exactly what I'm supposed to do for Mother Oya to set her straight. So bundled up, went outside 8 o'clock at night. It's clearly like in the early 30s or something, late 20s. It was cold as shit outside. And I got my stuff, I went outside, and it was still people outside. I was like, well, you guys fucking go home. Can somebody just leave me the fuck alone so I can just do what I'm supposed to do. I had some fruit and I had some eggplant that I usually leave. And I had the fruit, but I was looking at the eggplant, and let people pass by. I'm sitting up there, freezing my nuts off, and but just waiting for people to get past me so I can do my thing. Dropped the fruit off in my usual spot, and I was looking at the eggplant like, it had been out, it had been in my bag, and so how it started to turn brown because I had sliced it. That's what I usually do. I usually slice the eggplant into 9 bits and leave it for her. She and I started looking at it, and it's like browning. So I was like, oh, this doesn't look good. I don't want to leave this for her. I'm gonna just drop this fruit off, and I'm gonna get her some eggplant and everything. No sooner that I said out of my mouth, I'm not gonna do that, I'm just get her something, I'm just get her fruit and get it another time, I turned around and was walloped in the fucking face with a tree branch, like across my eye, with a wet evergreen fucking gnarly ass tree branch that I'd never been in that area before, and the shit was, it hit me right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. I need y'all to look and see and witness this right here. All of this right here. Yep. That was after I said that, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. No, I was immediately accosted by a damn tree branch. So it took me by surprise. It hit me so hard. I just don't even know how it happened, but the shit hit me so hard. You know how you like something smacks you and you like, the fuck? So I did that, and then I was immediately angry and was just like, here, fucking take it, go and take it, and put it in the spot, put the eggplant in the spot and let it go. So, and then walk my angry ass back in the house, all accosted and shit. So, yeah. That was a public service announcement that if you are supposed to do something and you've told your deity that this is what you are going to do, you better do it. You better do it. Don't play games. She didn't play games. She definitely let my black ass know, and I was just like, okay, I'm sorry, go on, here, take it take it. So got the scars to show. It's not much of a scar, but it's definitely something notable for me to take back to you. And obviously I'm supposed to let you know that do not play games like I was trying to play games, because she obviously knows how I roll too. If I probably wasn't going to get another eggplant for her for another couple of days, because I'm a procrastinator. So yeah, she wasn't having it. Exactly. So I'm saying all of that to say that, I started that off to say, that was part of my manifestation, ritual, me getting my altars warmed up, to put this work in for 2019. And Oya is always kind and generous to me. So, but whoever you're working with, get it started, and dig into it and keep your altars warm. Keep your altars going, because you don't, if you manifest something and it comes to fruition, that's all well and fine. Are you going to stop? Are you going to just sit back on that? Are you going to keep the magic going. For those of us who, you know, are practitioners who work every day, we don't believe in, you know, stopping. You can't stop, won't stop, like Puffy said. So with that said, I wanted to share with you some manifestation tips that I employ personally that have really been working well for me. And I just wanted to share with you guys. I've been very, very blessed over the past year to manifest some really, really amazing, tremendous things for myself as well as my husband, because we are both entrepreneurs. And especially if you are an entrepreneur, if you're not working, if you are reliant on yourself and making things happen as a business owner, you absolutely need to keep your practice up all the time. So manifestation. One thing that I like to do is use music. Music is extremely important because it seeks into the psyche. So it helps you in your focus to get things done the way that you know, and get your intention set. So a lot of people like trap music. Trap music isn't really my get down so much. I mean, I like, you know, certain songs, but I tend to go towards like rap music, you know, especially like 90s music, Puffy, Biggie, all this, you know, but Jay-Z, people who are, you know, they talk a good game and they actually showed and prove a good game, you know. That's the kind of energy that you want to kind of, you know, get into. If you are not into, well, first of all, I was going to say too, be mindful though of the lyrics that you've got going on too. Specifically, if you're working with specific deities like Lilith, who, if you are a Lilith, if you know, work in conjunction with Lilith, she is not very partial to a lot of music with bitches and hoes. She's kind of a womanist, if you will, you know, and she doesn't really get into all of that. So be mindful, but yeah, definitely use music. You can also find a lot of manifestation music on YouTube, binaural beats and things like that, that basically do the exact same thing to help you get focused in your manifestations. I got notes here, so that's why I keep looking down. Another thing that I wanted to address too is making sure that you are not in survival mode, but you are in thrive mode. So, and what I mean by that is, so have you ever paid attention to some of the lyrics of some of the songs and like church songs, church music, where you know, you get up every day and you thank the Lord that you are, you know, that you are living and breathing. That's definitely viable. That's definitely something that you want to practice, is gratitude. However, a lot of the lyrics can also go into just you surviving and being grateful that you are surviving every day, and that you are putting food on the table, and that you are getting up in the morning, and that you are going to bed and you are not hungry. That's all well and fine, and that's definitely something that we should be grateful for every day. However, that's something that our ancestors definitely had to deal with. This is the reason why they clinged to a lot of um, gospel music and sang the hymns and everything. It was a power in the spirit that they needed to hold on to, that they were going to survive. But we are not in the same juncture. We are surviving in some respects, as far as like a lot of social bullshit going on, but as far as your mind state is concerned, it should not just be in survival mode. When you are trying to manifest your best life, it's about thriving. What does thriving mean to you? It means different things to different people. So that's something that you have to really explore for yourself. For some people, thriving is simply having a nice solid foundation, and that all your bills are paid, and that you don't have to give a second thought to a bill, and you can go and just enjoy the simple things in life. And then there are others who, or even like myself, I can be a simple person, but I also I like other things in life too. I like being able to experience places, have different experience in different cultures and different parts of the world. That's not something that is readily accessible. It takes money. It takes time and effort. That's something that is it's something that if you don't have, if you weren't born with that kind of access, it's something that you have to work for. Well, but that's thriving, that's thriving to me. So it's about you assessing exactly what it is that you feel is would make your life make you actually have you feeling like you're living your best life, especially that song. I was just thinking of that song. That's actually on my playlist, my money grab playlist that I've got, Smile Bitch, which is cool. But then I was like listening to the lyrics as I put it on initially because I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth. I love that. But then if you listen to the lyrics further, they're talking about, what the hell are you wilding for? You got a lot to be, if you, what is it? If you believe in you achieving, something like that. It's if you listen to it, it's a little simplistic. It's a little bit like, okay, so if you get up in the morning, and you got breath in your body, then you good, you winning. It's part of it, but it's not everything. That's not, that's not a thrive thing. That's more of a surviving thing, with a smile on your face. Smile, bitch. That's good. But hey, Kalinda. Hey, Angie. I see you, mama. Kalinda, I'm trying to get into it, mama. My sister Kalinda Brown is giving us all the tea on getting ourselves together for 2019 if you are trying to hone your business and this and that and the third. So I hope that I hope you can get down with this message that I got today as far as, just manifesting, getting into your best life, but there's a way to go about it, not just haphazard. Last but not least, because I'm not going to sit here and talk to you all day, but make sure that you are being mindful and of your language, so you can have the best playlist, you know, for getting your shit together and getting your music, getting crunk and, you know, going up. You can get your candles burning. You can, you know, have all this shit going on, and then you can still talk yourself right back down again by, you know, basically wondering whether the shit is going to work. If you are a business owner, you start your own business, you can't go into a business thinking, oh, I think it's gonna work. I hope it might work, you know. I mean, it could possibly a little bit, maybe kinda work, you know, because your word is your wand, and basically what you're telling the universe that you really don't know if this shit is for you, and whether you know, whether you even want it to win or not. You can't if you look at like I said, going back into the music again, if you look at like Jay-Z, if you look at Biggie, if you look at Puffy, all them fools talk about is winning, winning, winning. You know, can't nobody hold me down, can't nobody, you know, this and that and the third, I got this, I got that, I'm paid, I'm this and that, you know. But it was definitive, you know, it was definitive. They knew, and could nobody touch what they put out there. That's something, that is the approach that you have to have with everything that you're trying to manifest in your life. Otherwise, what are you doing it for? You know, when it comes to, you know, different people that you see making major power moves, in these practices, M. Rain, you know, Duchess Young, you know, shit, a number of different people, you know, Elizabeth, God damn it, Mambo Elizabeth, I'm sorry, I just went blank just now, that happens, but she knows that I love her, and she's doing her thing. They're all doing their thing. The thing about it is, they're doing it with, you know, with a purpose, and you can't tell them that they're not going to win. You're not going to tell them that they're not going to achieve what they set out to achieve. And even if you come against brick walls and things like that, you know, so that doesn't mean that what you put out there isn't for you. That means that, you know, sometimes the universe gives you obstacles so that you can tighten your shit up and overcome it, get better, do better, you know. That's the only way that you can really, really get your manifestations to work, is to be committed to yourself and committed to your purpose and committed to what you're trying to do. So, that said, I think those are the bases that that was on my heart to like really talk to you and, you know, get you started 2019. Not that you ain't already starting, I mean, but you know, there's like a lot of different people who are giving you jewels. I'm just one of them that just want to continue to reaffirm and give you whatever confirmation that you need to keep going, because sometimes we'll get up in the morning and you're not always going to be crunk. You're not always going to be, you know, sure, but doesn't mean that you can't get there, you know. So I hope that I was able to give you something, give you some takeaways. I hope that this helped you. I hope that you are able to employ some of these tips to take your manifestations to the next level. And like I said, keep doing the work. Keep going. Thank you, Ange. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Jay, when you're manifesting. Yeah, listen. And the thing about it is, they're walking the walk. You know, they're not just talking the talk. So you definitely want to make sure to incorporate people who are walking the walk every day. But anyway, I love you guys. I hope that you guys are having a blessed day and continue to have a blessed day. Take care, you guys. Love you.